Hello and welcome back to Make It Mondays. So last time I showed you how my pixie blanket worked and how it came together and everything that went with that. So since then, I have gotten a donation of a lot of this. Now this is homespun yarn. So I'm going to pull out the tail on this side. And this time around it pulled out both tails. But this is much thicker yarn than what I was using before. This is really fluffy and it's normally considered a chunky yarn. So this one is actually labeled as bulky. And I have decided to use that and this much larger set of needles. So these are size 10s. So much bigger than I normally work to make a log cabin blanket. So I'm going to work on the first square of the log cabin so you understand what I'm talking about, and then I will be back. So it's been a little bit since I was here, and I have finished the first block. So here is the first block for the blankie. So I'm sure it's a little hard to tell, but this one is actually upside down right now. So give me a sec. So the centermost block is knit going up, and then the whole project is turned. So it was worked like this, then like this, then like this, and so on until I had finished all 9 sections that it took to do this one square. So now I just need to do this 5 more times for a total of 6 pieces. But after this one, I'm not, until I start on the second column. So it's 2 columns of 3. I'm not going to be keeping the bind off up top. I'm going to be binding off through the next, or through the previous square's bottom edge. So the edge down here. So I will be back in a little bit to show you what a single column looks like. So see you in a bit. Okay, so 1 column is done, and due to camera restraints and space restraints, a lot harder to see this. But 1, 2, 3 squares. And I'm going to see if I can show this a little more clearly. But this is that cast off edge. So this blanket was casted off on this side of the top square. So I literally just pulled the stitch through the bottom edge of the previous square and bind it off. So leaving a really pretty kind of border connecting the two. Now I can't do that side to side as easily because it's really only possible with the 5 square, or with the full width part. So I'm actually going to crochet the 2 columns together once the 2 columns are done. So I'm going to go work on that, and I will be right back when both columns are done and they're connected down the middle. So here is the blanket so far. I have connected down the center using a zigzag slip stitch, and then I just need to go around the edge and it'll be completely done. So I will work on that and I will be right back. So the crochet work around the blanket is done, so I'm calling this done. So it is a big blanket. It is 40 by 60, so it's 40 across the short edge and 60 across the long edge. Giant blankie. There will be lots more of these going up on my Instagram as Finished Object Fridays and Work in Progress Wednesdays. And go out there, make something, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.